To cloud. There we go. All right. So, um, Lexi's not here again, so here we are rolling with it. um, but tonight, Lacey's going to kick us off and talk about Metaburn.
Yes. So, how many of you feel like the hardest place for you to lose weight is in your hips, thighs, and belly? If it is, you are not alone, and I'm so excited to share a little bit about Metaburn. It is one of the products that I think pairs so well with our triplex. It just meets it right in the middle. While the triplex is working on our gut health, the Metaburn is kicking in and helping us in the hard to lose areas. And I like to call it our 3-in-1 product, because not only does it help us lose weight, it also helps to boost our mood, and it also increases our metabolism, all in one tiny little capsule. So it has less caffeine than 1 cup of coffee. And I know several coffee drinkers drink more than 1 cup of coffee a day. So if you're worried about that, you are perfectly okay to take it. Maybe if you drink a pot of coffee, you should settle down on that. But it is clinically demonstrated to help you lose weight. It helps you reduce hunger. Plus, it supports a healthy glucose metabolism. So not only is it helping you to lose the weight, it also is going in at a cellular level. It also helps you to feel fuller longer. So in addition to the slim hunger control, it pairs very nicely, and it supports hydration when you drink water around it, which I think a lot of people miss that huge key component. If you drink a glass of water with it, or it works best when taken with high protein. So it works really well if you mix a lean protein shake and take your Metaburn at the same time, because not only are you getting the extra fluid from the shake, you're also getting the Metaburn to work at its best at that time. I always recommend everybody starting out with 1. The bottle says that you can take 2 a day. I say to start out with 1, and you can try that for 1 to 3 days, and then you can increase to 2. Some people take 1 in the morning and 1 at lunch. Some people take 2 in the morning. Some people take 2 at lunchtime, depending on if they're doing intermittent fasting or how their schedule works out. If you are somebody who has tried Metaburn in the past and you've gotten heartburn from it, you aren't alone. And it has absolutely nothing to do with you at all. It is because it contains grains of paradise. If you don't care about ingredients, it's fine. But it is part of the black pepper family. So it's not actually heartburn that you're experiencing. It is just like if you were to eat like pepper. That's the feeling that you're feeling. And to help you combat that, do not take your Metaburn on water. Some people can just drink it with a big glass of water and go on their merry way. If you notice that you do have heartburn or like feel heartburn-ish, take it with food, high proteins, avocados, and like an avocado toast in the morning for breakfast, scrambled eggs, lean shakes. It also, a lot of people ask, well, then does this take the place of active? Not necessarily. There are a few ingredients that are similar because all of our products are plant-based and everything is sourced at the most bioavailable form. So the caffeine is from the same source, but active does not have the rhodiola in it that helps with the mood boost that I think a lot of us women and men can use, especially when we are going down our weight management path, because we get very defeated and we want things to melt off of us way faster than it is actually working. And the Metaburn does not have the oxygenation that the active provides the body by all of its properties. So it's not like a replacement, but more of like a sister to that, if that makes sense. I think that's all on it. It was super quick. If you have questions, drop them in the chat and I'll try to answer them.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot that I didn't know about Metaburn. Interesting. That just goes to show that we're not experts in everything. Always learning. Okay. So I am going to kind of hit on the October incentives plus some new things that were rolled out today. So as normal, or since the beginning of the month, we still have the $10 off initial orders. And now starting today, there's $1 VIP membership. So normally that is what, $9.95, $9, $10, something like that. So essentially their first order, they can get $19 off. So that is now through the 31st. And if you enroll one, so share your referral link with one friend, you get 250 perk credits. If you enroll 3, you get a Plexus travel mug. And leaders retreat for Putankana, those credits are still going. Hang on, gotta figure out what else I gotta tell you. If you are a first time sponsor of any silver, you get an extra $50. So that's backdated to October 1st. So if you sponsor somebody else that's sharing with 3 friends, you get an extra $50 for that. And then your VIPs from September who have 0 PV in October, you can generate retention bonuses with 50 PV plus. So I think that is it for the updated incentives. So the biggest things are that there is a sale or on VIP membership. So it's $1 instead of $9.95. And for first time silver sponsors, you get an extra $50 backdated to October 1st. So those are the new things until October 31st, which is next Tuesday. So this is Magic Week where all of the good things happen. So if you guys have any questions on that, it's essentially all on the website, on their incentives page. So lots of big things. Yeah. Okay. So now Emily is going to share some takeaways from our little get together yesterday.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay? Okay, awesome. I love talking in front of people, so I'll be stuttering a lot. But yeah, I had a really good time yesterday. This was the first Plexus event that I've gone to outside of whatever I've done with Lacey or just been involved in. And for me, the opportunity to be in a room full of other women, my age, older, younger, just outside of my sports moms or the people I work with was really awesome. I don't have that much in my life right now. I have a newborn at home, and so I've been around kids constantly for the last 6 weeks. So it was really cool to get around a bunch of women and talk positivity. And I didn't really have any expectations going to this event. I knew there would be Plexus involved. There would be talking about what's upcoming, but it was really laid back and low key and women just chatting, which was really cool. There was no pressure about anything. Of course, there was the typical discussion around Plexus and how to get people involved and how to build relationships, but it was very, um, what do I want to say, like low key. There was not this huge, okay, you have to do this and you have to do this. And I've worked for other companies that have sold things similar like this, and it's been very much hit your goals, call people, do all these things. And so that was nice. There's not pressure, and especially with me right now, I've got 4 kids. I don't know when I'm going to have time. I'm going to work on it, but it was nice to come without expectation. And I do not remember the gal's name, but towards the end, something that I took away was, she mentioned she owns her own business, and her dad told her, from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed, write down everything that you do in a day and see how much time you actually have. And I always tell myself, I'm too busy. I've got practices. We've got lunches to make. We've got things to get together. I've got work I've got to get back online for. And after I heard her say that, in my head, I was like, okay, I'm probably scrolling TikTok a little bit longer than I should at night, or, doing something where there's 15 minutes in there that I can sit down and I can work on Plexus, or I could reach out to a friend, or, um, share the results that I'm getting, and that I've seen with Plexus, and just be real low key and no pressure. This is just what's working for me. So that was a pretty big takeaway for me, where I know I have the time, and I just haven't made time for it yet. And hopefully, once I get back to real life after maternity leave and see what my life looks like with my job back and kids and different things, I can work on, okay, here's where that dedicated time is going to come, and I'm not going to make the excuses. So that's what I took away.
What a fun event to be your very first one. That was a huge thing for me also, because I also don't have time. That is one thing that I say over and over and over. So I'm going to challenge everybody who's on this call and listening to the recording to take one day, no matter what day it is, in the upcoming week, by next Monday, write down everything that you do, and then find out like your sum total. Come back next Monday and tell us how much time you actually have. Like, how much time do you waste in your day? If I waste more than I would like to admit. And if you were not in the room, we missed you yesterday. But we have some very, very exciting news, and you can save the date for December 9th. Taylor, correct me if I'm saying the right date. We will be having a Christmas party that everybody is invited to. You, your friends, whether they take Plexus, don't take Plexus, have heard of Plexus, have not, every single person is invited to the room, because like Emily did mention, there's so much negativity in our world. There's negativity in our families. There's negativity everywhere. And it's so nice to just be around like-minded, positive people who, even if we are in a very hard place in our lives, they are there to bring us up, pray for us, inspire us, encourage us, and just help us to keep moving forward. And there will also be, on the same day as the Christmas party, there's going to be an exclusive time block. I don't know all the details. There will be, it might already be posted in Success Starts With You. There's going to be an exclusive time block that will, that you can earn to come and spend more time. That will be more like a retreat, and then the Christmas party will be going on. So stay tuned to that. It will be posted in Success Starts With You, all the details, but save the date. The Christmas party is for everybody. And I just want you to know that you are invited to everything that we do, and there's so much power to being in the room. I have never, ever, ever regretted being in the room, whatever room it is, because it's so powerful. There are so many friends that I would not have, that I could not connect on a one-to-one basis and just be able to text or even Facebook message and be like, hey, I need your help, or I have a question, or could you pray for me? Could you lead me in this direction. Some stuff is Plexus related, some stuff is just basically life. We are so excited for everybody who is on tonight. We're excited for the people who are listening to the recording. And just remember that you are never behind and you're always getting exactly what you need. We love you and we will see you next Monday. Stay tuned for all the fun things because we love Christmas parties. I know it's not Halloween yet, but we have somebody named Lexi whose Christmas tree probably is going to be going up this week. So
Yes, I love all of that. And not only is it important to get in the room at all of these events, but also bringing people with you, bringing your accountability partners. Because if you have somebody doing it alongside of you, chances are you're going to stick with it. Whether it's working out, doing a Bible study, whatever it is, if you have somebody there alongside of you, chances are you're going to stick with it. Because everybody wants to look good and feel good for the holidays. So why not grab a buddy now and start chugging along? So if you guys have any questions about anything, all of the information will be posted in Success Starts With You. So I'm going to stop the recording. Hopefully I don't end this.